Hey my friend, allow this video to be a sign that you're on the right track. That what you're wanting in your life at this phase right now is coming towards you. To release all those worries that may be holding you in a sense of fear, just let them go, shake them off, because everything is working in your favor. I want to remind you that when intention is clear, when you are precise about how you want to live your life, the way will appear. Decide what you want right now. Because as soon as you decide you want, let's say, better for yourself, you want to experience more fulfillment, more joy, more anything, or you just want to have more clarity around something, as soon as you decide to experience that, to want that, the entire universe begins to shift in your favor. It all comes to the decision. You need to know that your life never gets better by chance, but by change. And once you understand it, you will start to think much more clearly around anything that you want. Because maybe your life may be chaotic because your mind is chaotic and you need to organize a little bit your ideas and thoughts and intentions. And it will help you to organize everything that's happening in your mind if you organize your routines a little bit, if you know how to clearly start your day that can uplift your spirit, how to live your day, right? How to spend your free time and what to do before you go to sleep that can nurture the clarity in your mind, right? Every time you take one step closer to how to spend your day the most meaningfully, you will sense that you're on the right track. But stop constantly looking for when the things you want will happen. Live your life, concentrate on your work, strive to do the best you can, and keep growing and expanding your knowledge. And let things find you when you need them. Not when you think you need them, but when you will truly need them. Because you will notice that there's a difference between what you think that you need and what you truly need. And eventually you will notice that difference. Because sometimes on an egoistic perspective, from that sense of ego, we want something right now so we would feel secure. But on a soul level, we know that it shouldn't appear right now, so we learn to trust. And that's why it is so beautiful to see how the universe is always teaching us to trust, to nurture that vibration of trust and surrendering, to tap deeper into it. And if you're wondering what it means to let go of the need to control the outcome, because the outcome is sometimes not coming the way you would expect. It always comes the way you need it the most for your growth. Because somewhere in the future, there's already a version of you that already has everything you ever wanted. But in order to get there, you need to learn something. And the universe is saying to you, are you willing to move through whatever it takes to get to where you want to be? And if your answer is yes, you will take your next steps. You will focus on the present. You will, instead of constantly looking for when the desired outcome will happen, you will shift your focus to this moment. You will live your life fully as much as you can right now. You will engage in activities that bring you joy and bring you a sense of productivity. Like, I know I'm doing my best on this project. I know I'm researching to the best of my abilities how to become better at this, what I'm passionate about. I am doing my best, I'm giving my all. And as long as you're doing it, you're focusing on the work, not on the outcome. And that's the magic. You focus on the work, you focus on what you're doing. So outcomes will just spontaneously find you. Decide for yourself to concentrate on your work, on whatever is important to you. Any project, whatever you're passionate about, and give your best effort and strive for what we say excellence. Strive for excellence in your chosen endeavors, or whatever it is that you've chosen. Strive for excellence. Don't be good, be great, right? Don't be good, be great. Set a challenge to yourself that you will become the best at it. Not out of ego to show up, but to see what is that greatest potential within you that can be expressed through you as you are practicing it, right? And it can be relatable to anything you're doing. In a relationship, try to be the best partner. Try to be the best husband, the best wife, the best son, the best daughter, the best mother, the best father, right? At your job, try to be the best at doing it. Just to see how far you can push your potential, right? And stay consistent at it. You will see a huge shift will happen. Huge shift will happen because suddenly you're not focused anymore on when it will happen, but how far can I push myself in this? When you make a commitment to that any growth that you are deciding, you will notice that at some point you will need to expand your knowledge around it, right? How to be more compassionate in it, what compassion means, what is the virtue of compassion, what it means to be a good listener, right? And we start expanding our knowledge. Or maybe you're a content creator and you've noticed, well, maybe it's not going anywhere. Maybe I need to expand my experiences. I need to try more things. I need to learn more, right? So I have more maybe valuable lessons to share, whatever it is. You see, it's constant striving towards growth. That's what nature is doing. When you can cut the grass, but you will see the next day it will be again a bit taller. It's constantly growing. That's the law of nature, is constant growth, constant change. And if you want to manifest greatness in your life, you need to plug yourself to that law of the universe, which is constant growth and constant change. Constantly keep updating and renewing yourself. Engage in learning opportunities, whether through reading, attending workshops, or seeking your mentor, your coach. You can actually tap in. I'm coaching as well. You can find the link in the description to join me in. Or whatever resonates with you. Just make sure that you engage yourself in anything that can provide you growth, that can provide you a sense of evolution. Like, oh, I'm evolving and I'm so grateful for all those opportunities. Keep continuously improving those parts of yourself that you feel that require some improvement. You feel you have some errors in your personality. Maybe some shame, some guilt, and you feel like you need to work on that, but you don't know how. You will see, every time you have a clear intention, okay, I need to work on that, you will come across the right information. You will come across the right book. You know that because it happened to you in the past. Those are all the signs from the universe that you are connected, that you're aligned, that all your manifestations are coming to you. Everything is working in your favor. Grab the opportunities. And another virtue that is important at this point is patience. You need to learn to cultivate patience as you're growing and evolving and being consistent at your work and doing your best. You will notice while results are still not showing up. Go back at yourself, be present with yourself, learn to enjoy what you have. And you may say, well, I can't enjoy because I'm lacking this, but learn to enjoy with what you have. In those times, the universe is teaching you, hey, Be humble a little bit right now. Learn to enjoy with what you have, so you will not lose yourself when you will have more, right? You need to learn to enjoy with nothing, so you can appreciate when you will have everything. To be okay also with little things, with small things. And learn to cultivate patience. Practice patience and trust in the timing of things, because all things have its own timing. The wanting money amount has its own timing. The wanting growth in any area has its own timing. You will notice that every single thing has its own timing. Every relationship has its own timing. Every breakup has its own timing. Every loss and roadblock and challenge has its own timing. And when we reflect our past, we start to understand those timings, because everything that happened just at the right time for us to push us out of the comfort zone, to discover something more about ourselves. So instead, forcing the outcome, allow them to unfold naturally. Allow things to unfold naturally. And you may be wondering how to do it. But you will soon notice that doesn't matter how hard you try to force something, things will happen usually at the times when you stop expecting them to happen. At somewhere in the background of your mind, you knew that this will happen. But still, you've surrendered yourself and you've allowed the universe to take care of it. Let it find you at the best possible time, and you've noticed, well, things found you at the best possible time. Look at your past, how many things found you, not when you wanted, but when you needed them the most, right? So think about the future now in the same way. Things that you want right now will at some point become something natural for you. All that money, all those relationships, it will become something natural for you. I want you to awaken that part of yourself that knows that this is true, that this is real, that you know for yourself and you're already grateful, that at some point in the future it is already natural for you to have all those things. If you're working on your dreams right now and you're doing everything you can, I'm sure that there is a part of you, within you, that knows that all those things will be natural for you. I know that for myself, because all of that happened at some point. And I knew it will happen, and it happened, but it didn't happen at the time when I wanted or when I thought that I needed the most. It happened just some time when I truly needed it, when there is a divine timing for everything. So have faith in things, that what you need will come to you when the time is right. And I know it's tricky and it's hard to believe, but there is a divine timing for everything. I want you to stay open and receptive, to maintain an open and receptive mindset. So what it means? It means that rather than you holding yourself to certain beliefs of how something should be, stay open, because you don't know everything. You don't even know what is best for you. But there's a greater intelligence that knows what is. And through experiences, you will notice that sometimes what you wanted didn't happen, but something even greater happened. And again, if you look into your past, you may notice that certain relationship that you wanted it to be has fallen apart. But just because of that, you met a new person that was much more connected to you, or relationship with that new person became much more authentic, much more real. Again, it's something that happened to me. And it's so funny how we think we know what's best for us, but actually we have no idea. We're just guessing, right? I guess this is the best for me. That's why I want you to be open-minded about those things, like what you think that is the best for you. Yeah, maybe you know, and keep striving towards it. But at the same time, stay open, because maybe something even better may find you. Don't be so hard on yourself, because something maybe even better may find you. Be aware of opportunities, and many synchronicities may already be happening in your life. You may be seeing numbers. You may be meeting spontaneously people who are already doing what you want to do. You may notice that random signs in your life may be reminding you of the things you're thinking constantly about. Those are the signs that are telling to you that you are on the right path. Just keep it up. And you will be guided towards your desired outcome. And the most important thing is that you cultivate that sense of curiosity and embrace unexpected possibilities. Because you most probably have figured it out that you can't imagine how that wanting desire can actually come true. Like, you can't find any possible way. But you're staying curious how things will unfold, right? And curiosity is such a magical emotion. That's what kids are feeling most of the time. And that's why they are so in awe with life, because of curiosity. So be curious how things will unfold and learn from everything that is finding you. But let go of control. Release the need to control every aspect of the process. Because there is the flow of life, and you need to learn to surrender to it. You can notice that there are cycles of life. There are times when you feel so productive and so motivated and you're working hard, but there are times when you need to release everything and you need to slow down a little bit and you need to connect with your intuition and see if you're still on the right path, or should you change something. As long as you're in tune with yourself, it will be really, really easy to go with the flow of life, because the flow of life is nothing else but awareness of the chapters, of the cycles, of rhythms of life. Noticing, okay, right now I feel like my life is pushing me outside of the comfort zone. Everything I've tried didn't work. So let's try something completely new and let's see how it will work. And maybe I will fail. Maybe I will not go anywhere with it. But maybe all you need is a new lesson. So experiment with everything a little bit. And you will notice that things will fall into place effortlessly. When you release the control and allow the outcome to find you, you will notice that so many things happen effortlessly when you least expect it. And the greatest support that can be to all that process is gratitude, something you already know. But I just want to give you a friendly reminder. Find things to be grateful for. Cultivate gratitude for what you already have and for the progress you've made so far, because you've come so far already. You've did so many great things. Sometimes when you're so focused on the outcome, you forget how far you've already come. And we all need those simple reminders to stay grateful, to stay open-hearted, and appreciate the journey and the lessons that came to us through our unique personal experiences. Because gratitude helps us to shift our focus to the positive aspect of everything that's happening right now. And if we learn to push away the thoughts that are not supporting us, it will be much easier to see things clearly as they are and to believe into what we know that is about to find us. So I want you to believe into yourself and stay grateful as things are unfolding for you. My friend, I hope you found something valuable today. I will leave you here. I'm sending you lots of love, blessings and power. I hope you've enjoyed in today's painting as well. And if you would like to get a piece of it or any of my other artwork, you can find the link in the description to our Etsy shop. So go there and check it out. The name is I Draw My Passion. Thank you so much, and till next time, one love.